And it's like,
We
so
just jump to the conclusion
yeah,
immediately.
we
And
jump
that's
to
but
conclusions too
I, sorry.
quickly. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
and may I'm gonna start saying maybe. That's another thing that Parker and I and some and my other friend Nima, we like to inject the word maybe into every
We
sentence.
or I?
Actually, I do. I know they like to as well. So
Yeah.
we like to use this terminology, and I don't know if you picked it up when Parker was hanging up. You inject maybe into a sentence, not from a place of not uncertainty. A lot of people say maybe from a place of right ambiguity. We're injecting it saying we don't know.
Yeah.
So it's, hey, I'll talk to you later, maybe. Because I don't know, maybe something else will come
Yeah.
up and I don't want to open a vessel that then is not going to be filled.
Yeah.
So it's trusting that King David says this, you have eyes but you don't see and you have ears but you don't hear. Knowing that, oh, that's bad, maybe.
Yeah.
Right? It's that one story of that old fable of the neighbor and I don't want to it's the neighbor and the other neighbor and something bad happens and the neighbor comes over and says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for your tragedy." And the guy says, "Maybe." And then I think something happened to the son. The son broke his leg. And then the next day the military comes in looking for drafting and the son bypasses getting drafted. And she says, "Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. That's amazing." And he says, "Maybe." Because then the next day he's working on with the cattle and the cattle steps on him and kills him or something. And says, "Oh my gosh, even worse." He says, "Maybe." And just we just don't know.
You don't
At
know
least
it.
we know in the present
Yeah.
moment. But even in the present moment, the eyes are deceiving us.
But
The
even
five senses.
Yeah, even in the present moment, there are certain things that, I mean, again, can you have certainty beyond logic that's what's meant to happen is going to happen? Like, this was a really interesting thing. I was actually kind of reminiscing with my brother about something that happened a few years ago. So I used to go out and collect autographs when I was younger. I used to try to get autographs from like Warriors basketball players. It's like a few years ago. Warriors was good. I would be standing. There was this like street corner in like the middle of downtown Oakland, probably not the safest area to stand and wait if you really sit there and think about it. But I didn't even think about that back then. I just wanted to get some autographs. And there was a homeless guy that would come by pretty frequently. He'd ask for money, he'd ask for food, he'd ask for lunch. And there were times where like I would end up buying the guy's lunch pretty often. I used to go there a few days a week, and it's like I got to know this guy by name. He had just gotten out of jail. He's been homeless for a little bit. And one day we're kind of standing there. He comes up and he's just kind of sitting there chilling with us. He's got this big like stick. It looks like almost like bamboo or so. It's like this sugar cane, this big sugar cane thing. And I'm standing there with my brother, and the guy pulls out a knife. And my brother kind of backs up a little bit. And again, I've kind of talked to this guy before, like had lunch a few times. Like there was one day that like even he's like, "Hey Ben, like I'm hungry, like I want to go get a burrito for this place." And I gave the guy money. I'm like, "Hey, can you get me one too?" Came back, gave me a burrito. In that moment, like guy pulls out a knife. I'm like, let's see what's going to happen here, because I don't think he's pulling out a knife to hurt me, right? My brother's not familiar with the situation,
Yeah.
right? It's like we're on some street corner in some unsafe neighborhood. Guy pulls out a knife,
Yeah.
back up and run type of thing.
Yeah.
And the guy starts slashing at the sugar cane. He's like, "Hey, you
want
guys want some sugar cane?" And I was kind of telling my brother, it's like, "Yo, like I was being kind. He was offering us sugar cane, whatever." And he's like, "Bro, we're in the middle of downtown Oakland and a guy pulls out a knife. I'm playing the percentages here."
Yeah.
And it's like, I see all sides of it,
Yeah, for sure.
but I guess the point of the story is unless you actually know what somebody's intentions are, you don't actually know what's coming up next. So how much trust can you have in the situation that what's meant to play out will,
Yeah.
right? And again, it's like here you have a guy who is being well intentioned and expressing gratitude and giving to the maximum of his capacity,
Yeah.
right? You have a guy, he's
Yeah.
homeless, he
Yeah.
came across a sugar cane,
Yeah.
right? It's like we've become kind of friends at this point.
Yeah.
I've given to him in certain situations, right? And he's like, and he may not have much, but he's got a sugar cane, he's got a way to cut it, and he's offering me what he has, right? And it's like, and sometimes as people, we offer to the maximum capacity of what we can offer.
Yeah.
And then can somebody on the other side accept what that is? We see it so often in different people having needs and like love.
Yeah.
And it's like somebody will come and offer you love, but that may not be up to the capacity of what you're needing or what you're wanting. So then you reject that love.
Right.
And then the person now feels unsafe to give you love any further. You don't really foster a field where that love can grow, where that love can expand, right? But if you actually understood that it's like, hey, this may not be meeting my needs right now, but this person genuinely is trying to give me love, let me accept this,
Yeah.
so that person knows that it's safe to give, so that love can grow. And I'm not saying it'll ever get to a point where it's meeting needs, but now you've opened up a channel where you can both give and receive love with a person. And it just, now things can flow mutually. And here you have a situation where it's like, hey, there's a guy who I was giving in my capacity to, it's like, hey, let me make sure this guy has some food. He's got some stuff to eat. We see each other. We talk from time to time.
Yeah.
And for him, he's like, wow, Ben's shown me love. How can I show him love? And for him, when he comes across his sugar cane, he's like, I now have an opportunity to show Ben love.
I love that, bro.
And it's like, and I'm
That's
just
huge.
like, I get it.
That's the epitome of we don't see the bigger picture.